Hello and welcome. I'm Parul Sharma and you're watching Zoom TV. Today, I have with me the feisty, flamboyant and fabulous wives. Please join me in welcoming the cast of The Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Diving right in, I watched a few episodes and straight off the bat, you guys were being sassy, sarcastic, extravagant on that boat of yours. Talk me...
the boat.
Exactly. So talk me a little bit through what you all were feeling going into this second season and sharing such deeply intimate and personal details of your life, all the while when an unprecedented pandemic is happening and, you know, everyone is kind of navigating and grappling through things that we've never sort of dealt with before.
I think, like you said, the pandemic hit us really hard. Just to get back and meet our friend, my family, their family to me, you know, physically, and to get back to work was just something else. And as far as being sarcastic and sassy and whatever, that's us. Now what to do?
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, just take it or leave it.
And I think because we were locked up for so long, I mean, you know, just the idea of when we got back, it was like, we were venting to each other. So I think the drama went up a notch.
Yeah. To cut
Because
off
like
our ass.
when you've been stuck inside for so long, you guys are like, "Ford dete na?" Like, let's come out jumping.
All the bhadas came out.
yeah.
Season 2, all the bhadas has come out.
I love it. What about you, Bhavna?
I think a lot of bhadas with a lot of introspection. So it's a nice mix.
Neelam, you know, taking you a little bit back to last season, you kind of were so open about like cosmetic procedures and just things that are like so real. And I thought you were really badass and really cool to the fact that you showed it on screen and you really normalized it. I think it wasn't talked about as much off camera as it should have been. And
Are you
it should have been.
serious? It
Yeah.
was talked about enough.
Really, I don't
By
think.
Neelam's standard, it was talked about
like,
a bit
in a
too
way
much.
that it needed to be
Botox
lauded.
auntie. Okay, hello, 1 second. It's very sweet of you to say badass and whatever, but I was called Botox auntie for the longest time.
But I think that's
But you know
cool.
what? I don't
What
care.
is fools?
Because you know what? To be 50 plus and whatever, and you own it, and to be honest about it, I mean, how many women actually go out there and
Exactly.
discuss it? So I felt, I mean, I was actually going in for a procedure, so I asked the team, I said, listen, I'm planning to do this. Do you guys want to sort of cover it?
Yeah.
I mean, they just jumped at it.
Yeah.
Because it's never been seen on Indian television. And
Absolutely. Like, it's not normalized at all,
I
which...
feel, why not?
Why not?
I
Exactly.
mean, we see women and we're like, wonder who her doctor is.
Yeah. That's a topic of
Recommend me.
conversation.
Always.
I love that. No, I want to know, like, what were you feeling before you kind of shot for that and, like, before it aired? And then also, like, were you proud of yourself after it aired? Because, honestly, you did kind of break, like, societal norms with it.
Honestly, to be proud of it, I mean, I don't know. I always run it by my husband and I'm like, should I? And he's like, you know, why do you take it so seriously?
Yeah.
Why does everything have to be dissected and thought out? Just go with it. You feel like doing it, do it. It's going to be great. And yeah, I just went with the flow, and it's a reality show. You know, you've got to put yourself out there. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
completely agree. And I do see Simi sort of, like, really supporting you in all of this. Be like, baby, just chill, yeah. Like, it's fine. It'll be
His
okay.
main thing is, he says, you dissect everything.
Yeah.
You go on and on about the same thing. He says you give it too much importance.
Right.
And you give yourself too much importance. Just take it easy.
He's like, nobody cares.
yeah, no one cares. Just do it.
I love that. Seema, in this season, I genuinely see you not giving a damn and like being really like comfortable and chill. You're like, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do and I don't care about this image and I don't care about like presenting myself to society a certain way. I'm dealing with messy, raw, real things and I'm gonna do it the way that I am. What was the journey sort of coming to this sort of zen-like state? Because I think it's commendable that you've gotten there and I think it's also really cool that you're doing this on camera. And I feel like the moments that you had with your son Nirvan were some of the, in this season, were some of the realest and rawest moments.
So look, you know what the thing is, it's been a journey for me, and I've felt all the emotions. I've indulged every emotion. I've reached that point of now completely, like, you know, I think it also comes with wisdom. It comes with age, that, you know, you reach a point where, like, fuck it, you're going to be judged irrespective. Do it or don't do it. And this is me. Actually, I have no filter, and they know it. I mean, it's just that I was never really honestly vocal publicly, but because I'm on this platform, I was asked whether, I want to play it like this and I want to play it like that, and how would you like to portray it? I said, don't ask me anything.
Sure.
Don't prepare me for anything. Let it just come organically, as in just don't tell me anything, because I don't want to think about it. I'm an overthinker.
Right.
So and it's better for me to be impulsive than to be overthink things, because then you go down that spiral of anxiety and
Absolutely.
stuff. So I kind of just, as long as I'm true to myself and I come across it's authentic to myself, I'm cool with it.
It definitely did look
Yeah.
authentic for
Yeah,
sure.
so it's just-
How tricky was it sort of navigating that with your child on camera? Because it is obviously a sensitive thing. It's life, and
Yeah.
these are really real conversations, whether you're a star or you're not.
Correct.
It doesn't matter, right? So how kind of tricky was that to kind of strike that balance, find out his comfort level, your comfort level, and how much you want to portray to the world?
So Nirvan is a very sensitive boy, and he is my best friend, to be honest, and there's nothing under the sun that he hides or I hide from him. And I think when we started talking, you can say, like if I'm having a conversation, there's a camera and you don't want that conversation, you say cut,
Sure.
like stop rolling, because I don't want to talk about this on camera. But I mean, when the conversation started, he didn't feel the need to do that, and I was also hearing his take for the first time
Right.
on camera.
Right.
Because that was the first day I actually approached the topic with him. So everything you see was very real. Of course, I was very proud of him, because, there's something, I've done some very good deeds to get children like these. Yeah, I'm very, very proud of him.
Yeah. Bhavna, this season you are talking about sex life, romance, everything is
I?
happening.
I've forgotten.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what
It's
I
happening.
said.
And I love it. I feel like it's nice that you kind of went away from like your seedha sadha sort of vibe in the first season, and you're being like a little risky and a little like, I'm just going to be myself and take it as it comes. What made you kind of have that switch and talk about all these things on camera, and like, are you glad that you did?
Honestly, I don't remember doing that. Now you're making me nervous.
You asked the vaginal rejuvenation doctor how it feels when women don't want sex.
No, I don't.
Did you? I've also forgotten this.
No, I don't think I asked like that. I asked a very normal
Yeah.
question, which is that, sometimes as you grow older, and especially if, you have been, married for so many years, and, you have kids and you have so many things going on in your life, this takes a back seat.
Sure.
It does.
और तो मैं ऐसे बोल रही हूँ जैसे मुझे पता है. I'm like, yeah.
It can take a backseat, and especially I needed to, I think, somewhere say it, because my friends are only talking about my sex life as though I don't know what
Yes,
it is.
Maheep.
All of them.
But it's the truth. Whatever I say is the truth, huh?
So I just wanted them and everyone to know that it's as normal as anyone else's. Yeah. We also need our RT-PCR tests. We need to slow down.
Sorry, but I can't help it. Every time Bhavna talks about this,
Seema.
He loses the plot.
Yeah.
I can't.
So I think it was like a very normal. I tried to normalize it.
From any angle.
But gone mad.
Did you at all think about it? Was it like a conscious decision at all to be like, I'm gonna be a little more risky this season and a little more like on the wilder side?
No. I'll tell you what. I think in season 2, I'm just feeling more comfortable.
Right.
You know what it is? It's like small things. I've not really seen myself on screen. I have never been an actor. There were so many other things that were bothering me, which I put out of the way for season 2.
Yeah.
I knew exactly, like I knew my hair color was really bad in season 1. I fixed that. So I fixed the physical things.
Yeah.
The emotional things were just waiting to come out. The sensitive emotional things. And we've said this before, season 1 was scratching the surface. We've
Right.
all been saying it. And season 2, we were meant to go deeper in a lot of aspects.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you guys did kind of.
Yeah,
that.
so-
Bonus question for you. Your lovely daughter has had a wonderful Coffee with Karan episode. I really want to know. Did you watch it? And did you and Chunky watch? Because, all the kids that come on there, they're always like, hi, Mama, Papa, dekh rahe hai. What will they say? What will they say? So I want to ask Mama, Papa, what will you say?
The show dropped at, I think, 8 p.m. and
Yeah.
we saw it at 7:50 because we realized it dropped 10 minutes before. And we enjoyed it. Chunky and I really laughed at the show. I think, with Ananya, she's very herself and real, and she speaks her mind. And we're totally fine.
The cringe moments were not cringe. The ones that she thought would be cringy were not.
No, I think she handled it beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
even
think
if
her
they were-
parents should not see you.
Yeah, they should not see me in
They
my
should
show. I think
Yeah,
she
poor
was
girl
fine.
is like, are you pregnant? It was too funny. Mahip, you have shared some deeply personal things in this season about your relationship with Sanjay, about just life in general. I think you handled it very classily and in a very elegant manner, and it was like a boss move to do that. How do you feel about sort of doing that, taking that plunge?
Listen, you know, when we are rolling, I've always said this, it just comes out.
Yeah.
And I think you're talking about me and Seema's scene,
Yes.
where we were talking to each other and
Yeah.
everything. It just came out very naturally, and I didn't give it much thought.
Yeah.
And I think we've all pushed the envelope somewhere, and I wasn't uncomfortable at all. And it is the reality with every marriage. You know, without sounding preachy, we all go through ups and downs
Yeah.
in marriage. And anyone who says that no, they're talking utter you know, we all do it. So this was just a way also of talking from a woman's point of view. Maybe a lot of women will identify with me.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll identify with her. It was just, I think, being honest with other women. That listen, we're all in the same boat. We all go through our issues. We all go through our ups and downs. And marriage is all about that.
Absolutely.
Marriage is all about, I wouldn't even say compromise, you know, but it's definitely you work on a relationship. You work on a relationship with your children. You work on your relationship with the people you work with,
Sure.
you know. So it's constant.
Also, bonus question for you. Shania is obviously making her Dharma Productions debut. How involved were you in that process of like helping her pick the script? Were you at all involved in that?
No,
and
no,
like,
no, Baba.
what are the feelings about this?
Can you imagine me choosing the script? No ways. That doesn't happen. Obviously, Sanjay and I were very, very excited. Karan had called us up. Shania was with him.
Yeah.
And he called us up. He says, put me on speakerphone. So Sanjay and me were together. And he said, we've offered Shania a role. Sanjay got up and we hugged each other and we were very, very emotional. Then we waited in the living room for her to come back because we didn't want to miss a reaction of hers. Yeah, I mean, this is also a journey of our kids. It was a big, momentous occasion for me and Sanjay as parents that our daughter has got this film and she's moving out. So yeah, whole load of emotion.
I love it. Okay, we're going to quickly pivot into the games situation of this. I'm just going to hand them to you because just be sassy and give it back. I think that's
Acha, now, just for the record, I'm fed up of reacting to this one. Can someone please explain Neelam Kothari's accent to me, please? Nothing matters more to me than understanding this. Acha, now this is the last time I'm saying this, guys, that I was born and brought up in Hong Kong, hence the accent, and it's not fake. Otherwise, in these many, many years that I've been acting, it would have come across, na?
Kabhi to slip ho jata.
हाँ, कभी तो.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can't be so consistent also.
Otherwise, you're just like the
This is
best
my
actor in the
last
whole
and the
wide world, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But Paresh Rawal.
I know, I love Paresh Rawal. Actually, I'm a huge fan.
I want Seema, but I'm not really understanding this meme.
Even I'm not
I'll never
understanding
talk to
half
my
of these.
ex, and then there's Seema saying, I occasionally text her, okay, I'm confusing. I wish her happy birthday now and again. And there are many, many faces and reactions of it.
I'm very confused.
But what is that supposed to mean?
That's,
I'll never
it's
talk.
about anybody saying I'm never going to talk to my ex and then Seema's lines from the
me.
show.
Like maybe.
Like sometimes I do actually I called.
Very nice expression.
But it's so not me. Kabhi nahi.
I genuinely love this. This show made me realize you never go with the ratings. Much better than the expectations, especially the last episode when he arrives. SRK.
Okay, nice. Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives is basically about Neelam trying to decide whether she wants to make a comeback or not.
The whole season?
No, but one minute. That was something maybe she was going through that phase in her life and it's reality, guys. Hello, Neelam. You
Abhi
can't
main
take
kya-
time na, to decide.
But I don't even know what to say about this
Yeah.
now, Baba.
So sick.
So,
And she has made a comeback and how, guys?
yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's the point. As cheesy as it may sound, but I am currently obsessing over Netflix India's Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives. How sweet. Thank you.
What is this? A Netflix special about the lives of Bollywood wives.
Let me.
Let me. मैं क्या करेगा रे बाबा जान के
मैं क्या करेगा बाबा रे जान के कि तुम्हारी लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है?
अरे बाबा,
मैं क्या करेगा?
Are Baba, you're still writing about this and you're very interested. Clearly you're interested in my life.
Correct reaction.
But समझाना पड़ा.
No, this English में हिंदी में लिखो. What is this one? This is
Seeing their so-called struggle, I was like, हाँ ये कर लो पहले.
क्या करना है पहले?
ये कर लो पहले.
कर लो यार. What is
ऐसे.
this?
अच्छा, show me the picture ना.
shall I do mine?
Yeah, please.
Karan Johar after setting up the lunch date and starting the toxic drama. And there's a Dr. Spock, which is going...
But
Hang on.
Karan knows us so well. He knows our rug. So he knows which rugs
has
to
to
press.
But I have to tell you, at that lunch, this one is Mahit,
Yeah.
and this one is me.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually,
Absolutely. I was like, okay, bring it on. When I'm eating, my
we were
I was
like, no.
I love Neelam from a young age. She's wonderful, kind, sensitive, very kind.
Very
kind.
I'm so happy that they started filming the second season and I cannot wait to watch it. Everyone enjoys and watches it. Those who say they are old and make fun of their age, just stupid and petty because age is just a number. Look at their bodies and their natural beauty and physical
I like
fitness.
this Botox.
They look younger than many girls in their 20s and look like grandmothers.
So many.
20-year-olds. Okay.
This didn't go where I expected.
Roka, this name is Roka. You have answered each and every question that is in all these papers. Thank you.
Let me read this one. It's also very sweet. It's only a line. Human being says, thank you for this. It's definitely a challenge balancing being a parent with all other aspects of our lives, including my own artistic endeavors as an independent musician. Thank you for the inspiration.
So sweet.
Sweet.
How nice.
Honestly,
We've decided to read what we wanted.
And
really nice.
Mandhava, I just want to know one thing. Can someone answer it? Is the show scripted or real? I mean, all their conversations are scripted or real. I watched season 1. I felt that it was real, but also scripted. I mean, confusing. Please, anyone, answer this. Thank you. It is not scripted at all.
For everyone wondering.
confusion
Everyone.
cleared.
Yeah.
You know, if they spend a day with us, actually 1 hour with us, they'll know that it's
Yeah.
not scripted.
Just you had to come for lunch.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining
Thank
me.
you.
Absolute pleasure and wish you all a fabulous journey ahead.
Thank you.
Thanks.